What's up, y'all? It's me, Tasha C. And in this particular video, I'll be reviewing Love and Hip Hop, Season 1, Episode 8. Okay? So shout out to my YouTube fam, my old new subscribers. And if you're not subscribed, click that subscription button down below. And like and share this video. I'm sorry, I gotta laugh because we all know... Take your coat off. We'll go into that in a minute. Now, first, let's get into this Ray J thing because, he is still, after all these charges and everything. You got Princess riding, he taking a selfie, probably gonna go Instagram or Twitter. And y'all notice that he has said he's been with Princess, he been doing stuff, but he actually been rocking with Princess for 2 years. Which means that he was fucking with Princess when he was, because it's been 8 months ago or something like that since he been with Teairra. So when he was with Teairra, he's with Princess. Yeah. Okay. And they go to a restaurant and basically talking about him changing him, and she tries to take the little cup from, you start thinking, I'm there for you, because Ray J thinks like possibly Princess can be the one he gonna marry, he gonna have kids with. But did y'all notice, like, was he trying to say like she wasn't, I guess, she's not as bad, she ain't bad bitch that's usually who he messed with or whatever, because he was saying like he been with a lot of bad chicks or whatever, something like that, right? But something with Princess, something different about her that she's, and I'm thinking like, okay, maybe I'm the only one who kind of seen that, but I did notice like he was kind of like making it seem like, she ain't, she ain't a 10, but I'll give her like a 7.5. That's pretty much how he was kind of, I took it in this confessional, okay? So they start kissing because she's like, I'm there for you, blah, blah, blah. And, just take the bottom away, blah, 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 and irrelevant. Okay, next. Now, this young Berg and Teairra situation, we're just going to cut it there because Teairra was kind of on and off throughout this episode in 2 different situations. Kind of like, she wasn't the main focus this time. So we see her going to young Berg, and young Berg is thinking he's going to add her to replace Hazel on Thursday nights. And he got candles, Sam's Club party tray, champagne and everything. And he wanted her to listen to the song and also to see if, she can also, take care of his mic, if you know what I mean. So, he's already saying once, like I said, he got the shit for everything. It's like, because he purposely admitted, like, to me, it seems like almost like I can see for business reasons, and the song sounds good, but it started to seem like young Berg purposely only also got in touch with Teairra. Teairra may be there's strong chance, y'all, that she is doing this for business, but it seemed like young Berg is also being kind of like, I said this, you said this type of thing. And he basically said about, how Hazel E feels about her and all this other stuff, given this, with the song. Because, he took the song away that Hazel E was, sitting there, with her, say, I make Valentine's with sprinkles and glitter on last week. And then he took it back and did all dump the purse. But, now Teairra is the confessional. Like, she don't feel that type of way. She feel that type of way about me. Well, forget her. Or whatever. She's all about the business. But young Berg, back of his mind, and I think he even said some confessionals. I don't know why I always tune out when young Berg talks for some reason sometimes. But his intentions is, it seemed like, to exchange. If he gives a girl a hit, you supposed to let him hit. That's what I'm taking it as, because now all of a sudden, I think he is trying to think it's an opportunity that he can get with Teairra. Teairra means like, whatever, I'll take the champagne, this is a nice song, and then it fades from there. So later on, we got this thing where young Berg comes up again. Well, first we see Masika with Hazel E. Masika and them, they're up there exercising because she's getting on the stress because of, all this thing about hearing with Teairra, to get on her skin, calling her his boo and bae and stuff like that. And he believes Teairra, just messy. So Masika, being the friend that she really is, backstabbing ass bitch, because that's how she presented herself now. She's basically like, again, like, girl, you need to move on from him, blah, 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 blah. But she decides to also mention that she was friends with young Berg. And even Hazel was like, wait a minute, where did that come from? And then here we got Masika in the confessionals, like, basically, she stopped hanging around, young Berg, once she been hanging with Hazel E, which we don't know how long that has been, when she got cool with her. So she put their relationship on the side. And so I'm thinking, like, in that case, then it makes it seem like, well, did you, were you trying to influence her to act a different? I don't know. I'm just saying is that it just seems like she really didn't have her in the corner. Have her back. She really just pushed her in the corner about it. And she was like, now's my chance. Because about the song stuff, like, it seemed like is this a plot for Miss Masika's ass, that she planning on doing this, and for her opportunity to get that hit in whatever exchange? She just seemed like, she gives out coochie coupons and shit. Remember Montana, that comedian used to be in comic views, said coochie coupons, coochie credit cards? I think she kind of does that. Yeah. So, anyways, she, is like this, like she ends up eventually meeting up with young Berg, right, at a restaurant. And she's basically wants to hear young Berg's side of the story. Young Berg is like, he does admit that he did throw her stuff with personal regret, but but she did hear with the song, it's like, she loved the hook and loved the song, but she did say, like, Hazel was struggling. It was kind of like she was really, just really kind of sitting there laughing and talking shit about Hazel to young Berg. You know what I mean? Young Berg's taking an opportunity. He can add her to his Pentagon and all this other shit, whatever, and he basically trying to have a secret. Now he's trying to give her that song. And if she really was even at least was a good associate to Hazel's ass, she would at least been like, because we never even seen Masika. I know she said something about she sang, but we never even heard her. Okay. We heard about it from her much as singing as we had from what was that? Latoya, wherever her name is, the one with the red hair, original Destiny Child member. If y'all seen the, okay, never mind. I'm saying is that we have not heard her sing yet, at least not on the show. Maybe if I had time and felt like it, maybe I can go on, on YouTube and maybe search and see what she's saying. And then so I sat there. And, like I said, we both sat there and watched. I'm sorry, y'all. I got, hold on. But what I meant to say is we all sat there and watched where all of a sudden it turned from he offering the song. And she like, oh, well, oh, okay, but all right. And then he's like, Silver here would take a picture. No, she's not only decides to take a picture with him, she sits in his lap. He's kissing her on the cheek and stuff like that. So even though she's basically like trying to justify as, well, Hazel ain't messing with him no more, blah, blah, blah. You knew that she had feelings for him and really wished in the wishing well that, about being that it was going to be like a real true relationship. So it really, for her to look at the first opportunity in the opening, and yeah, she gonna have to open up, if you know what I mean, to do that to her shows that she was never a friend anyway. And even though, like, Nikki had no right coming the way she does, it's like, we have to call, right is right and wrong is wrong. As my sister Nikki says, okay? Nikki Nicole. Anyway, but I'm just saying is that, like, that's foul on her part. So they up there taking pictures, because she was even rubbing it in. We're going to get in trouble. We're going to get in trouble. Do you want me to sit right here? Do you want to see me sit right here and stuff like that? Do you want me to caress your neck and everything? Or do you just want me all like this? Do you want me to bend over? Well, I'm just saying. So later on, we see Masika and this Nikki scene. But before that, we want to add in the new friendship that Nikki has with Teairra. Teairra goes over to Nikki baby's house, and again, Teairra's been lucking up with these special trays and stuff like that, but you could tell it was a little bit more, looked like, we seen sushi and all this other stuff and food and everything, but we didn't get all the candles and stuff like Young Berg had came out with her, right? So she comes over there, and this weird talking. I don't sit there with my friends and we sit here and talk about, so what made you decide to have your girls out today? What made you decide this? Why did you decide to wear, some tight ass jeans or some leggings with with a shirt on so your ass be exposed? I mean, yeah, I felt like one of them days today. I don't know. I'm just person. We don't sit there like that. And we, I felt like, my titties should be out today for this reason. I'm doing this for a cause. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, y'all, but but I mean, the half the conversation, what we seen was about why the girls is out. Oh, my titties out there, blah, 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 blah. I haven't sex in so long, but I been using a vibrator here, and we're recently single, blah, blah, blah. So Nikki and her are talking about, the launch of this party, and she's inviting Teairra Marie. And I don't know, did Masika invite her, or was it because also too, that is like her family is the landlords, and she kind of, she is manages like some of the family property, so maybe they might invite her any darn way. And the reason why I'm saying this because of Hazel E kind of misinterpreting it, thinking like Masika had invited Teairra Marie to the party, but it was Nikki inviting her, and they probably got the invite from the owners or the people who are renting it or bought it from or whatever from her fam. So, after that conversation, we go, let's just fast forward to Hazel E seeing Masika. Now, Masika supposedly also invited her while she getting her makeup done back to let her know about what was going on with the song, and basically like, I'm trying to give you an advance and a warning, and basically if I can rub it in your face in the nicest way possible, that Berg gave me the song, I'm going to go with the song, I'm going to pretend like I'm doing it for business reasons, but I'm still here in your corner. Okay. So Hazel E comes in there, and Hazel E, has Masika on Instagram. I first thought, please don't tell me you're going on the Young Bird's Instagram. But Masika has obviously, for what I've heard, was also sitting here and putting the stuff on her Instagram pictures and stuff like that. And she let her know, you got all these pictures, you sitting up kissing, blah, blah. So what the fuck is that on? I thought you're supposed to be my friend. What type of shit is that? What type of friend does all that? And Masika's trying to claim, oh, they're past photos. Damn it, that damn phone. Oh, they're past photos or whatever, right? So, hold on. So anyway, sorry about that, y'all, the phone. And so, she is talking about a lot of these pictures are from the past, but they conveniently, whether they're past or not, were purposely placed on Instagram right after Hazel just stopped messing with stuff like that. And Masika, and even the confessionals, even to her, it's making it seem to justify it. It's like, okay, I was his friend first before yours, whatever. I ain't sitting here and ain't that type of relationship. I ain't fucking him, blah, 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 whatever the case is. And, it's just like, it just seemed like she just took the opportunity and basically rubbed it in Hazel E's face. So I can understand Hazel E being mad, and also like, Masika, you just seem like somewhat snakish now. You're looking a little, snakish at the moment for doing that. So she decided they're going back and forth, blah, blah, and then she got a point, I'm just going to get my makeup done, because, she let the makeup artist, whatever they had left at the time when Hazel E started bringing about this Instagram thing, or, thinking like, noticing the bullshit. So, now Masika's like, what, it's time for you to go, and let me get back to my makeup. And Masika wasn't sitting here, what, I'm going to keep the song and stuff secret, because I was going to tell her, but now I'm going to keep it to myself or whatever, and that's her blah, blah, blah. Because she decided to also bring to Hazel E about, well, are you mad about the pictures or because he don't want you? She's basically like saying she was basically being nice at first by not taking it that far, but it's kind of like, I think it's all together why the hell she's mad, because why is she, it's not even say platonic pictures from what we gather. It makes it seem like it's very cool, not to say, picture speaks 1,000 words, and you seem to make it even obvious that if it's not something that has already happened, it's something that is about to happen, okay? So, yeah, you full of shit, bitch. So, in the last scene, which they in, you got Nikki coming in with Teairra Marie, Hazel E's on the other side, and you got Thursday night at wherever they were talking about, Penthouse or whatever. And so, all of a sudden, they about to announce and about to reveal the board. I don't think Masika had came out yet. Maybe she was still getting finish her makeup and putting up her attire she was wearing for the night. So, all of a sudden, Hazel E sees Nikki and Teairra Marie. She already is pissed off about the whole Young Berg situation. And then all of a sudden, she, like I said, and then all of a sudden, here they announce. And here they go. They reveal the board, and here she is covered in round shows, because the show wasn't diamonds, but they did some nice little special, special effects makes seem like it was diamonds, for the billboard, and then it kind of ends the next episode. But what's that preview, by the way, y'all? If y'all watched the end of it, the preview was damn near, I was confused. I'm like, is it supposed to be only 9 episodes? Maybe I need to look that up, but I could have sworn, is that the season finale? Because it was kind of a long preview. But let's go to the journal of the last situation, right? Now, Fizz, kind of, for what I gather is, and what he's presenting himself, he's looking a little Playboy soft, or Play-Doh, not Playboy, Play-Doh soft right about now, as far as how people are taking him and how he's doing this Amanda situation. But some people, and even I've been at that happened to me once, years ago, about it. Sometimes there are people in your life, or so for example, okay, romantic relationships. And there are some people, like, we from the outside looking in, when you know the person or if you don't know the person, it's like, why the hell did this dude taking this bullshit from this person? And, it varies from person to person. Is maybe they're trying to hold on to when it was good times, or hoping and wishing this is going to be better, or I'm staying just because of this, I'm staying just because of that. And sometimes, some people, the people who's in a situation, it's like get all these signs of bullshit, don't know. Which I found out, thank God. But, but what I'm saying, it's not very personal, but I'm just keeping it real. Like, not to say I haven't done that myself in my life. So that's why I'm bringing it up. Like, why, I ain't gonna sit here, sugarcoat it. So it could be one of those situations. Or, maybe it's hard for him, when he's sitting here and meets a girl like, hi, I got the son, my crazy baby mama, something like that. Do you want to be the mama? Oh, excuse me, y'all. You want to be mom. So maybe Amanda appears like there's some hope that she will get it together. Or she, riles him and makes a damn omelet afterwards. I'm just saying, I don't know. But what I'm saying is that, again, when we go back to last episode and we were talking about restaurants and stuff, reservations. Oh, Lord. I need some water, quench my thirst. So anyways, it turns out he driving by, and the thing is, the dude is not in Florida. He's right here in California. And supposedly, they're going to breakfast. Oh, Fizz, why? So, I don't know if he's still with him or not, but I thought this happened like once or twice or whatever, as far as like being caught and whatever. But we find out later on, this is an ongoing thing they've been doing for 2 whole years. Okay? He hasn't talked or whatever, and she caught us boys, so she realizes she can make confessional. Oh, it's nothing serious. We ain't messing, or I'm not messing around with him again today. Meaning that she messed around with him last night, previously, but, not today. I'll fuck him tomorrow, but not today. So that's pretty much what the hell she was saying. So, she sat there and admitted that to him. She comes over with a Tonka trunk for the baby, and I think some candy, and did you notice the baby said thank you to her because Fizz told his son to say hi to. He basically gets to thank his daddy. Like, yeah, okay. He didn't even like the man. He had to tell her like, are you gonna do that, Amanda? Amanda, are you gonna thank her and stuff? And it's like, okay, whatever. And she basically, it's like she's sorry. It wasn't what you think it is. It's over and blah blah blah. And Fizz is like, maybe possibly realizing this is. But he's saying to break her, if there's a chance for them to work out, she's really got to prove herself if, he wants to deal with her anymore, right? So, we go later on the episode, he's looking for houses. I think he said something like, does he say like his mom stays with him or something like that? I don't know what's going on. So, he's looking for another place, which was really supposed to be for all their 3, but not be just for him and his son. So, we see Moniece, and she's kind of calm, like cool state, but he's realizing that he kind of has been shunning Moniece from being the mother she should propose to be, whatever, being around her son. Like, it's kind of at fault. And it seems like, ever since once he got the reality and seen for himself again, or who knows how many times he's seen it with this dude, or caught whatever evidence that he needed, that you notice that he just kept it seemed like you noticed that he pushed Moniece away, but all of a sudden when they're on a break, or he realizing she ain't on the same level, wants the same level of relationship that she wants, because like I said, she seemed to be like, whatever, who this dude is really taking more than Fizz as far as I'm concerned. So he told the place, and Moniece was joking like she can stay here, blah blah blah, but he was showing at least the possibilities of where maybe where her son will be staying. And he did admit to Moniece that, they're on a break. But Moniece was nice not to say anything about I told you so, but she's kind of like, okay, I'm just going to keep it to myself for a minute. And go from there. So, anyways, all of a sudden, she was just talking, also she was talking about, these, I don't know if anybody want third degree any burns or some heated dicks near any private areas upstairs or whatever. I mean, I can see why the invested government, maybe they just had like the regular different, maybe by different speeds or whatever case is, or it goes reverse. I don't know, but I'm just saying this is that when she talking about heated, I'm like, who wants a burn? And she's talking about she's 100,000 times some dozen, Fizz is like, I'll keep you my prayers. That's pretty much what he was like, okay, as far as when it came to that. But then she was just playing around with him as far as like, I could talk to say anything to you. Remember we had wild crazy sex and that's we could see the child, but he was just like, she was playing with him and they were saying they were going to push each other through, but they were kind of like on a playful note, like they can at least be around each other where it don't have to be no argument and stuff like that. And they, focus on their child, co-parent their child, and focus on their own lives. Okay? At least that's what it seems. So when, I forgot, I had fast forwarded a little bit when she went to go apologize. But I think that was around the time also when because I know he met her once at the bar thing. That's what she was talking about. Then she came with a talking candy truck with a baby. And that's when he had told her he went, house, and Moniece was there, and he had said, probably to rub in her face, like, she said she wanted to move in there. He could have left that alone. And now she's like, what? What do you mean your baby mama's there? Even though that's my child, she ain't supposed to know where the hell the child supposed to live at. What the hell is, I mean, that's pretty much what it is. Like, she ain't supposed to have no contact really with her kid. I mean, that's pretty much how she was kind of carrying herself a little bit. But she is the one out of all people who is mad, even though she just with her man, or, oops, yeah, Fizz supposed to be her man, right? Okay, anyways, so she went and called Moniece to basically confront her because she's sick and tired of her basically crossing the line, right? So she's basically like, I feel like this is really what she wanted to say. You know what? Every time you talk to my meal ticket, I mean, my man, I get frustrated. She's basically saying, you tell me you want to move, I mean, blah, 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 blah. And even when, because, she's thinking like they're not together anymore. I mean, no, she thinks they're still together more, but I think Fizz had told her like they were on a break or whatever. But like I said, if they keep doing this so many times, I can understand why she would still think they're together, but just taking a break. But still, she didn't need to call Moniece. Now, this is one of the few times I can agree with Moniece. Alright. So, she's basically wah, because she want to get the last word. And Moniece is even like this. She's up here like this. I got my Bible. I got my anointed oil. Just don't cross the line. Talk about the mentality. Man, it's basically like this. You better not be doing this no more. And I'm just telling this and this and this and this and this and this and this. And Moniece is like, because she kept calling her delusional. Moniece is like, stop calling me that. Just call me by my name. And she still kept crossing and calling her delusional. And then all of a sudden, she got nerves to be bringing her bad money. Like, basically like you haven't been there. You've been the one up here. You don't be. I mean, I think this right before this. And then we see her take off the coat, y'all, and fold it. And Amanda wasn't getting it. She just knew she just going to be wah. Okay. So all of a sudden, she had nerves to, like I said, bring up, say, you don't be there taking him to nothing. You don't, give him a bath. You don't feed him every day. You don't read him a bedtime story and all this other stuff. You don't turn on the old episodes of Reading Rainbow. You don't do nothing, bitch. That's pretty much, she didn't say the word bitch, but Moniece kept saying, stop saying that. And I'm like, come on now. And all of a sudden, she had smacked her another skin tone, okay? I seen it that she didn't just sit here and just grab her hair. I seen her hand do this, okay? She no, not smacking her swing something, y'all. Forgive me, y'all, with that. She smacked her in 2017, okay? Because I seen this. Pop! And then she proceeded to grab her hair, and I mean, didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? Okay. And I was like, you know what, that bitch did deserve that. But you know, then Amanda, after the security took her out of there, because who knows what Moniece is. Moniece would still been calm and would have been strangling that damn bitch, would have mollywopped her to California, back to Florida. I don't know, but I'm just saying is that would have been interesting. Security didn't basically save Amanda's ass. Because when they escorted Moniece out of the building, Amanda's talking to shit. See, that's why you're a bad mother, blah, 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 blah. Bitch, why you weren't saying that when she just say she managed to say more of the shit after the security took her off her ass, okay? But at the same time, we have to look from this angle. The only thing is that the reason why Moniece shouldn't have let it there, I wouldn't even have met the bitch. Even though Moniece said it justified, whereas, you know, if I don't meet up with her, then they'll be trying to say I'm ignoring her, you know, I'm not basically doing my side trying, you know, to compromise or whatever, you know. But the thing is already she's being seen as a bad mother, and shout out to my YouTube cousin, Squeaky Jones. I was about to say some more love too, but I'll check out too. But Squeaky Jones was saying that her last Love and Hip Hop Hollywood review. And the truth is that, you know, if she's already been looked a certain way, they can say, like, depending on, I don't know where her and Fizz stay now, but it can be said, like, she has violent tendencies and stuff. You know what I mean? Hopefully don't be against it, because, like I said, the girl was trying it. And the girl was kind of, like, sitting there almost teasing her about trying to say she's a bad mother. We already know she's a little, you know, sometimes a little bit delusional. At least that she appears that way. But at the same time, it was kind of like you're sitting here and menacing, you know, like I said, you know, because Moniece was just asking questions. She wasn't sitting here and talking about it. She was just like, you know, but every time you keep going back and forth, you know, you're leaving my son, you know, and, you know, I'm not supposed to be a mom yet. But the thing is, it's like that is also, the boy can take it from the angle is, the boy may think that's okay to do that to folks when he gets a little older, or people can do to him. You know what I mean? Like, just keep doing all this, you know, toxic back and forth BS. You know what I'm saying? Or tolerate people, different relationships, or accept the back and forth. You know what I mean? Like, that's not healthy for the baby. You know what I'm saying? You're either going to be there or not. But, you know, because Amanda seemed like she was also bragging about, yeah, we break up all the time. So what, and? You know, but yeah, she, okay. But anyways, y'all, I hope y'all liked the review. I definitely will see y'all in the next video. Y'all take care. Have a pleasant night, pleasant weekend. And y'all take care. Love y'all.